ask me shit, too. Yay. Anonymous asks, Max, do you have a crush on anyone? Same question for you, David. Ew, no, I hate everyone. Me? A crush? No way. Don't know what you're talking about. Zodiac Bunny Leo said, So does David basically live at camp? Since you've only been to his house a few times? Nah, he doesn't live here. It's just still summertime. He has to do his job, you know. Abigail Fenbish said, I love your blog. It's so freaking cute. Thank you so much. Boat Nectar 1 said, Did you ever become friends with that squirrel? Oh, yeah, actually I did. Here she is. Her name is Oakley, and I love her. Anonymous asks, Max, pester the fuck out of David so you learn who he has a crush on. Do you have any idea on who it might be? Who do you have a crush on, Dad? For the love of... I don't have a crush on anyone, Max. It's just Gwen, please. Anonymous asks, Who does David have a crush on? Is it Gwen? Jasper? Relaxment said, David, do you like a counselor? Anonymous asks, Ooh, Dave has a crush. No, I don't. Anonymous asks, Do you still believe in Santa, Max? Nah, Santa's just a dumb make-believe story for babies. Ho, ho, ho. Don't you believe in me, Santa? Maxwell? Dad, oh my god, please stop. Who's Dad? I'm Santa. Anonymous said, I love this book so much, your art style is so amazingly adorable, and it's so cute. How do you make the characters act? It's also amazing. Bless this account. Thank you. Wonderful, Annan. Anonymous asks, How many summers have you spent at camp, Max? And did David adopt you just this summer? I've been here for about 2, maybe 3 summers. And yeah, he adopted me this year. Cookie Crisps Deactivated 201807 said, Hey Max, I'm wondering, do you admire anyone? Beside David, of course. If you do me a favor and hug them. Once. Then run away because they will never let you live that down. I admire Mr. Honeynuts. He's the coolest. Anonymous said, Jasper, I seriously love you. And I love you too, Anon. Anonymous asks, Hey, whatever happened to Jen? You know, the Gwen clone person? Well, Jen was pretty chill until she tried to do satanic practices with our campers. After that, we just kicked her out. Heart of Lilac said, Hey Jasper, how did you become a counselor at Camp Campbell? Did it have anything to do with a certain special someone? The legendary Fartmaster 29 said, Hey Jasper, do you have a crush on David? Don't think I forgot that little comment with the ponytails. Also, I friggin' love this blog and it's so dang cute. And happy holidays. Well, David did inspire me to work at Camp Campbell with him. And I might have a little crush on David. A little bit. Anonymous said, I've always wondered why Max always wears a sweater in the middle of summer. Because I would rather sweat through it all day than show that I'm from Camp Campbell. Anonymous said, Max, have you noticed how David looks as Jasper? You mean in a gay way? 'Cause, yeah. Anonymous asks, Max, who do you think David has a crush on? Well, judging from what just happened between Gwen and my dad, I'd say, ew, Jasper. Anonymous said, On Gwen, do you help David and Max a lot? Yup, a lot actually. I specifically remember a time when David went on a late night nature walk and Max came to me for reassurance from his nightmare. That's because it was either you or Jasper. It was obvious I made the best decision. Zodiac Bunny Leo asks, I can't believe you don't think Santa's real, Max. I bet Nikki is excited for Santa to come. Do you hear a lot about Santa talk from the other campers or mainly just from David? Of course I don't believe in Santa. And yeah, most of the campers talked about him during Christmas. David and Jasper are sitting in a tree. Kissing. Do you know what he's saying? I have no idea. Razdash said, Hey Max, reenact your favorite vine. What are you listening to? Turn it off! Anonymous said, Jasper, David likes you. Gwen said it, not me. Gwen's probably just pulling my leg. That's too good to be true. Anonymous said, How are Nikki and Neil? Are they up to something? Anonymous said, Hey Max, what would you do if Nikki or one of your other friends stole or ripped Mr. Honeynuts? Oh, these two fuckers were all just chilling. As for the Mr. Honeynuts thing, if they try to pull that, I'd probably drown them in the lake. Me too, Max. Me too. Anonymous said, Max, do you make fun of all the new kids in camp? You bet I do. Making fun of the new kids is great. Anonymous said, Jasper, I love your beard. Aw, thanks. Mr. Shara said, Max, Jasper and David like each other but are too oblivious to notice. You need to get them together or else I'm going to kidnap Mr. Honeynuts. Gwen could help. She watches enough bad TV to probably be an expert on this. First of all, you can't touch him. He's my bear. Second of all, no! Maybe I don't want them to be together. Anonymous said, This blog is so cute. Oh my god, my heart has melted. Thank you. Anonymous asks, Would you be angry if I wrote a fic? Why would I be angry? No, do it, man. I'd probably cry from happiness. Anonymous said, Max, you are the goodest boy. Hands him a cookie. I'll gladly accept the cookie, but I am no good boy. Anonymous said, Wait, Max, you don't want them to be together? Anonymous asks, Why does Max hate Jasper so much? Of course I don't want them to be together. Jasper's lame. Anonymous asks, Aw, Max, are you afraid Jasper will take David away if they get together? No. Maybe? Anonymous said, Jasper looks so squish. David, give the man a hug from me. He looks so huggable. Rose A12 said, Jasper is so beautiful. I love him. Yes, he's very squishy and huggable. Anonymous said, God dang it, it's up to us. Jasper, it is true David likes you. I don't know how much we have to say until you get it. Yeah, why don't you two just confess your love to each other? Anonymous said, Now kiss. So cute. Anonymous said, Max, Jasper won't take David away from you. Don't you want David to be happy too? Anonymous asks, "Oh, Max, it's okay to feel that way, but remember, you mean the world to David. He adopted you because he cared for you, and still does." Anonymous said, Max, David will still love you or I'll adopt you. Also, fuck you, Big Max. You don't know that. He could give all his love to Jasper and I'll have enough for me. Anonymous said, "Didn't expect that to work. It's better than them never confessing, though." Anonymous asks, "David, does Jasper's beard tickle?" "Yeah, kinda. I love it, though." Cougar200 said, "I mean, come on, just imagine Max as a flower boy for David and Jasper's wedding. Lenny Pass." Anonymous says, "Imagine if they were to get married. Who would the bridesmaids be? The best man?" Gwen would be my maid of honor. As for Jasper, probably his siblings. Bloopy time! Yay! Perfect. Why not? Cookie Crisps Deactivated 201807 said, "Hey, Max! I'm wondering, do you admire anyone beside David, of course? If you do me a favor and hug them. Once. Then run because they will not let you live that down." I admit... Anonymous said, "Aunt Gwen, do you help David and Max a lot?" "Yep, a lot actually. I specifically remember a time when David went on a date night. Nature? Wait, what? Oof." Anonymous said, "Wait, Max, you don't want them to be together?" Anonymous asks, "Why does Max..." Anonymous said, "Wait, Max, why don't you want them to be together?" Wait, what? Anonymous said, "God dang it, it's up to us. Jasper, is it true David likes you?" Wait, what? Anonymous said, "Imagine if they were to get married. Who would be the bride..."